Prophecy. Without prophets, more people would perish. Less people would convert and be saved. The one who interprets and the prophet, though, are not the same. The interpreter of the speech of the angelic language has to also understand it. A prophet serves another purpose. The one gifted with the comprehension of angelic language could pray to also interpret his speech. 1 Corinthians 14, verse 13. Paul wished that the church in Corinth be filled with individuals possessing the gift of tongues, but prefer that they rather prophesy if the one speaking the angel's tongue could not interpret it, so that everyone else could benefit. In this case, the prophet is more valuable, unless again the one who had mysteries revealed to him and then spoke them has an interpreter. 1 Corinthians 14, verses 1-5. Paul was aware of the fact that he spoke the angel's language to them, but that did not benefit them because they could not understand it, which means he could or did not interpret his speech, but spoke the mysteries as they had been revealed to him, and as he thus understood. Paul illustrates using instrumental sounds being likened to language towards the point that if a person speaks the angel's language to an unlearned person, they become foreigners to each other. 1 Corinthians 14, verses 7-11. The speech that the speaker is speaking is therefore foreign to the hearer. People get lost here and think Paul means actual foreign languages, such as Dutch, French, and Latin. Remember that he makes reference to sounds that are in the world that become foreign obviously if their power is not appreciated. In verses 18 and 19 of chapter 14 of 1 Corinthians, Paul thanks God for the gift, but that speaking the angelic language requires many words, and he wishes he could speak fewer words as instruction for others to benefit when he is in a church. He says in verse 28, "The person speaking in tongues can speak them alone to God. Just as one can pray and sing in his spirit, he can also speak in it and not be heard. That is why he may be silent and still talk to God and himself in tongues." 1 Corinthians 14, verses 15 and 28. This is also why the uneducated cannot say his amen to your prayer in spirit, because, as Paul says, he does not know, not understand what you are saying. 1 Corinthians 14, verses 14 and 16. Why would you speak Latin or another similarly foreign language to yourself? This also shows that this is not that type of language. The language he uses to God has to be the same that God used in speaking to him through his angel. This is why it is in spirit that he talks to God, as God is spirit also. So the gift of tongues can be audible and inaudible.